I guess you can say that the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility program is the gift that keeps on giving, especially if you own an Xbox One X, as Microsoft announced today that 4 Valve titles will be receiving the 4KX treatment. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And you know, there was some talk for some time that perhaps the X enhancements for the 360 back compat games was a thing of the past, that Microsoft really wasn't going to do that anymore, as we haven't heard an update in about 6 months or so. It's been quite a while. But then out of the blue today, Microsoft's like, hey, we have some X enhancements for some 360 games, and I thought that they would make some sort of announcement for the next batch of games at XO. I was glad to be kind of proven wrong, although that doesn't necessarily mean there won't be any new games announced there for the 360 X Enhanced program. So what games are we talking about today? Well, they're pretty big ones, and they're in fact some of my favorites of last generation. So first off, you have the Left 4 Dead series, both 1 and 2, and for anybody who's played these games, these are pretty much the best co-op games from last gen. I couldn't tell you how much time I lost trying to complete the Left 4 Dead games on the hardest difficulties, trying to get all the achievements. You know, we yelled at each other, we bonded together, but my God, that is some of my favorite experiences from last generation, and it's an utter shame that we didn't get a Left 4 Dead 3 for this gen. And it's in fact a crying shame that Valve basically stopped making video games. I want them to come back and make great stuff, because they have made such wonderful video games in the past that it's a travesty that all they do is basically curate their store on Steam. So Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 are now going to be X enhanced if you own them on the 360, and this is free if you previously own them. So that's the great thing about the 360 back compat program, is that if you previously own these games, if you own them physically, you can just put the disc in, or if you own them digitally, they'll just show up. You don't need to like re-buy it. And if you do want to buy some of these, by the way, if you want to buy some of these titles, now would probably be the best time before GameStop jacks up their prices, as they always do when this stuff happens. You guys remember when Modern Warfare 2 recently got announced for back compat, and they raised the prices pretty high to gouge people who were looking to buy Modern Warfare 2 again. But so that's Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2. The other one is Portal, still alive, and that is also included in the 4th title that is getting enhanced, and that is the Orange Box, which quite frankly might be the best compilation ever put together. It features Half-Life 2, the full game, not just a part of it, but the full Half-Life 2 experience, alongside Episode 1 and Half-Life 2 Episode 2. You get Portal, as previously mentioned, and then you get Team Fortress 2. Now, Team Fortress 2 is pretty cool. I'm not really sure how many people still play that on the 360. That might be a dead game, but Portal is a masterpiece. If you haven't played that one yet, I don't know what you've waited for so long for, but hey, now you can probably play it in 4K if you want to on the Xbox One X. But of course, the crown jewel is Half-Life 2, one of my favorite games of all time. I love the Half-Life franchise, and this features the full collection of, you know, Half-Life 2, Half-Life Episode 1, Half-Life Episode 2. And if you haven't played Half-Life 2 or the franchise, this would be a good moment to get into it and play it before Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, or play it next year. Either way, this is a fantastic addition to the Xbox One X Enhanced library. Left 4 Deads are amazing, great co-op experiences. Half-Life 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Now the question is, will I actually go back and play any of these? Probably not. I got brand new games to play, but hey, there's nothing wrong with, you know, offering free upgrades for titles that you already own if you want to go back and play them. And who knows, there might be new players that want to experience it in the best way possible. And with these additions, that adds the total Xbox One X enhanced games for 360 back compat to 21. There's a bunch of them so far. This, you know, Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, Half-Life, and Portal 2, Portal 1 rather, joined Assassin's Creed, Crackdown, Fable Anniversary, Fallout 3, Forza Horizon, Gears of War 3, Halo 3, Mirror's Edge, Oblivion, Skate 3, and The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings as enhanced titles. And in the press release, Microsoft also said they have over 500 Xbox 360 games in the back compat program, 21 of them enhanced, and I think 32 original Xbox games. So, and we're likely to probably see more announcements next month at XO. But I just wanted to get this video out in case any of you were interested in perhaps booting up the 4 aforementioned games. Anyways, guys, that is the video for now. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Share this on Twitter and social media with your buddies. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the notification bell if you always want to be notified when I drop new content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.